Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
Hello there and welcome, Gary.
Good morning.
Good
We're back to our COVIDing.
Yes, COVIDing. There you go. It's a new verb, right? So thank you so much for joining us. We have an email question today, and I'm going to read it so we get all of it to you. Mr. Bruce, I paid a roofer $5,700 to fix a leak and replace my roof. They guaranteed their work for 5 years, but when it started to leak again in several places now, he won't stand behind his work. What can I do to get him to honor his warranty?
Well, I don't do this kind of work generally, but I hear these questions a lot, so I wanted to discuss it for a second. And here's the deal. Number one, be careful who you hire, whether it's a lawyer or a doctor or a roofer, check them out because they're only as good as their word, and the written guarantee isn't really that valuable. So, you want them to be reputable. But number two, here's the deal. You can't make anybody do anything. So you don't want him being forced out there, or the sheriff dragging him out there to do the repairs. I mean, you want it done right, So the law says you give them a chance to honor their obligation. If they don't, go get somebody to do it. Go get somebody to mitigate your damages, and then you can sue for the cost. So that's how we do it. You can't really force him to honor his obligation except by making him pay what it cost you to get somebody to do it. And then a $5,700 kind of deal is a great place to file a magistrate court, small claims court, an Alabama district court case where you can handle it on your own. The trick, of course, is getting it paid, but hey, that's the hard part.
Very good. Now, in the news, we have a Supreme Court ruling, a very interesting decision recently about employment rights. Can you tell us more about this?
Well, unless you've been living under a rock, you've read about it by now. On Monday, the Supreme Court ruled that the LGBTQ community is protected under the equal protection rights. So you can't be discriminated against in employment situations. I see it having a lot of effects on the community. It's an affirmation, I think, welcomed. I don't think there was any other logical conclusion to reach. But the thing I think is unique is the messenger. It was Gorsuch who wrote the opinion, so what does that say? It says, look, we are a nation of laws. This is the logical conclusion from the act, and we're going to protect everybody. Everybody's important, and everybody should have equal rights.
Oh, yes, very good. Thank you, Gary, for answering those questions today, and we'll see you on the very next Legal Break.